Neil Haley's show on the Mitchell S. Karnes podcast with our host, Mitchell S. Karnes. Mitchell, what's going on, man?
Ooh, everything. We had a great book event at Landmark. Sold 34 books, and it was just that little bookstore was packed with people. I was so thankful for all the support. I also was really thankful that Kristen Owenby came. She's the actress going to play Abby in the series. The lieutenant and the homicide detective that are my consultants, they came too, and they stayed the whole event. People got to talk to them and ask them questions. It was really wonderful.
It sounds like it was wonderful. It's this kind of those experiences you're like, okay, this is fun. I miss it, Mitchell. When I was a pro wrestler, and then I was at where I did events, but as a pro wrestler and signing autographs, intermission, and interacting with the fans. It's a real nice thing to be with your readers and get their feedback and talk about why they came.
Yeah, in fact, this is the second time I've been at this place, and they normally set up a table and a microphone and you just talk, and I just didn't want to do that. So I interacted with people, stood up, walked around as the people came in the store, and I think that's more productive for me. That's more my style of just having a conversation with people.
Exactly, because you want to interact with your fans. You want to be able to do those things and be able to do those autographs. And speaking of it, you never get a chance to meet you in an event. There's an opportunity for to get signed autographed copies of your books on your website, right?
Yes, you can get all three, and I'll be glad to ship them to you, autographed too. If you want something personally said, we can do that too. Otherwise, I'll just sign them for you and send them on. We also got other things coming on, other events, and we'd love to have a talk with your book club. That's one of the things I would really like to get going, is either virtual meetings or in person.
Yep. And your feedback of the cleansing. You want to tell your audience what they think, because the other two books are a little different compared to this, right?
Yes. In fact, I'm going the right direction, because people that said they loved Watergrave said the least of these was my best book yet. And now the third one came out and they said, this is my best book yet. So that's the right direction to go. You get a little nervous about that and the pressure of keeping up that pace, but this was very different. And book 4 is even more suspenseful, less mystery than the other. So each book is going to be a little different twist on it.
Exactly. And the twist is so important. Book 4, without giving away book 3, where are you going in this direction? Can you even tell us? Or
yeah, this is more of it's like a time. You have 7 days to save these 7 people. Otherwise, they'll all die. And so there's a remote device placed on each person, and she's got the list of names. It's all people that are close to her, that's in her circles now that she's opened up. And so she's got a time to do it, and the clues are through the Beatles album of Abbey Rhodes. So this is
your writing is like the Lincoln Lawyer. What's his name that did the Lincoln Lawyer and also did Bosch? Did anyone ever tell you that? That type of style of writing. Yeah.
No, I
forget his name, but have you ever seen the Lincoln Lawyer or Bosch?
I haven't.
Yeah. Just the way you write, the way you're able to take that I already see it in the screen, and it's going to be on the screen, but I already can tell your writing fits the screen.
Well, that's the way I see them, my process. So it's a visual learner and visual writer. So I go through those phases, and the camera image for me first, the dialogue and the action.
So much fun. And I also love the fact that you're here to help people too. And there are authors out there struggling it took you years to get to where you are now. And the next phase is coming. It's got to feel great. But what do you tell authors starting out?
Know your own voice. A lot of people are going to try to change you. They're trying to be like someone else. It's kind of like on the radio. If you listen to it. I listen to a lot of Christian radio, and my wife and I can sit there and go, oh, that person listened to Adele. That person likes this person. And they're trying to be that other person. Be who you are. Be who God created you to be, your own style, and find that niche. The hardest thing I had to do, and I talked with another author about this, is I like to write fantasy. I like to write this, that, and bringing myself to a focus right now and saying, no, I'm going to be writing Christian mysteries, fiction, police procedurals. That's the niche, and I'm staying with that and focusing on that and growing that audience and trying to be loyal to them to stay within that zone.
Absolutely. And more people need to share that book, right?
Yes,
They
please,
gotta
please.
share it. They gotta share it. Like, share everywhere. The Mitchell S. Karnes podcast. But make sure you're also pitching things, right? Meaning getting people out there for sure, letting people know about your message, your mission as an author. That's important.
It is. And don't give up. You're going to have lots of stumbles, lots of falling down, but failures when you quit. So as long as you keep at it, you keep learning from it, you'll get better and time will hit. There is no overnight success. There's a lot of failures and a lot of attempts before that.
And there's a lot of reflection too, Mitchell.
Yes.
Because you think you're going in a direction and then, oh my gosh, I'm changing the direction a little bit. And if you're not willing to pivot in this world, I was talking to you about how successful your offline marketing is and how you're willing to get out there and meet people. That leads the author to building this tribe. Just staying in front of your computer all the time is not going to build a tribe. You got to go out there and find them.
No. And the fun part is hearing back from them. What did they catch? What do they like? What do they not like? Which character do they identify? And it's fun to see 6 different characters now that people are identifying with and following. And that's exciting to me.
It's so exciting to the reader as well, and exciting where you're going. And that 4th book sounds really interesting. How long till you finish that?
I am over halfway through, so my first draft will be probably finished end of February, 1st of March. Then I'll go through my first revision of that, which to me is adding the emotional angle to it, the desires, the cost of those desires, the love, the pain, and filling in. I've gotten the skeleton. Now it's putting all the flesh on it after that.
All right. MitchellSKarnesAuthor.com. MitchellSKarnesAuthor.com. Check it out. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast, and tell everyone about Mitchell's
and if you
books.
want an autographed copy of the books, that's the way to get them.
Click, subscribe, buy. Appreciate it, Mitchell. That was the special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show on the Mitchell S. Karnes Podcast, guys. Take care.